Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to ORAS Ladder T, which is still going on through the holiday seasons. This is round 3 now, which is a loser's bracket round, and we have Urfgurgle versus Lancer for real, dollar sign Canis. Happy New Year's, by the way, to everybody. I'm recording this on New Year's Eve, and I haven't actually watched the series or know the winner, so this would be a different experience for me than the other replay commentaries that I've done. So hopping into game 1, we have Gardevoir, Victini, Umbreon versus Terrakion, Blastoise, Victini. This is like a deck team from Premier League, which is, I believe it's Scarf Terrak, and then just like standard Blastoise, Weakness Policy, Victini. Blastoise is good because it's good versus a lot of stall mons like Slowbro and Registeel. But whenever I use Blastoise, it always has to do too much for his teams. Like, you can never beat everything that Blastoise wants to beat in one set. Like, for example, you can make it beat Charizards with, like, Rock Tomb, but then you're gonna lose out on, like, Registeel or Slowbro or Dragonite, even. So, yeah. I mean, I still think it's good. Dom's a hater, but I still think Blastoise is good. Does good things. And then Lancer has their Zardcon or Umbreon from the last time. And then Victini, Gardevoir. I can't really tell what any of these sets are. There could be a lot of things. Maybe Ban Victini, Specs Victini? I don't know. Team's kind of slow. Maybe Scarf. I don't know. Team kind of needs a Heatran counter. Unless, actually, Umbreon probably wins. In fact, it definitely wins. I'm trolling. But, looking at the matchup, Terrakion beats 2. But Blastoise also beats those 2. Terrakion also flinches Gardevoir, assuming it's Iron Head. So there's that. Victini is also pretty good here. I could see Victini or Terrak coming out from Urfgurgle. I think because it's Urfgurgle, he's probably gonna Victini. And I think Lancer's gonna go Gardevoir. Music off. Let's see. Terrak, Gardevoir, okay. If it's banned, Gardevoir is gonna die unless it's bulky. That is not banned. And Hyper Voice kills. Alright. So Lancer gets the pick right game 1, goes up 1-0. Moving on to the second game, we have PZ, Heatran, Ampharos, Fabio himself. Then we have Gengar, Molt, Magnezone. So Ampharos is like a Stallmon, most commonly, unless it's seen on Triple Ampharos, where it has 2 other sets, but normally it runs Thunderbolts with Eerie Impulse and Cotton Guard, and it just does Stallmon things. You can also run like Toxic and beat Sableye, because it has Mold Breaker when it Mega Evolves. It's probably Balloon Train on this team. And then I could see like any PZ set being used here. The team's slow, so it could be Scarf, but you can also just run like Timid Specs, which is a bit of a wave right now. And that's the set that beats non-AV Hoopa, which can be big for a slow team like this. And then on Lancer's side, we have Gengar, Molt, Zone. Zone can be Spexer and Duracustap. Molt, I think he runs just standard Cotton Guard. I don't think he runs like the stall set with Confide or DD. He was kind of weak to steals. But I think it has to be Willow Hex Gengar. How does Lancer beat Heatran actually? Maybe it is EQ ult. Unless he could potentially rely on Magnezone, I guess. I don't think Lancer would do that. He could also be Hypnocar, obviously. I think Lancer goes into their Heatran counter here. The thing is, the Heatran might not be Taunt. Actually, no, it's definitely Taunt, otherwise he loses to Registeel. I feel like we see Heatran from Urfgurgle. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we do see Heatran, which is pretty obvious here. It is Balloon, and we do see it into the Molts. Who's saying hi Crucify by oh hi Crucify? I thought like okay. Hello Coke Sniffer 74. I thought they were like thinking that I was live recording it and they were saying hi to me like that, but they're actually just saying hi in the replay. Anyway, hello. So we'll just see what happens here. We just see a metal sound, and we see a double edge. So that is an EQ. But oh, they just forfeit. We have some LARP. How does shiny mean EQ? This is a strange forfeit. So I guess they weren't EQ, and they were potentially 3-0'd by Tran. Ohm says maybe he lost the -2 flash cannon regardless, which is possible. And was it not DD? Because you can DD here. Okay, if you stay regular, EQ doesn't kill. So you have the Mega though. Maybe he wasn't DD. I don't know. Because DD, then you're faster, then the Heatran doesn't flash cannon first, obviously. But yeah. So that happened. So 1-1, next game. We see Blastoise again, and we see Sableye, Heatran, Lando. See our first Charizard of the set. Lando could be Specs here. I think Specs is likely, honestly, because these mons can both beat Slowbro, but I think to make a coherent team, you need something that more reliably beats Slowbro. But they could, so I think it's Specs, but I could be wrong. I feel like Urfgurgle used this team in the previous rounds, and this is Charizard Mega X, obviously. They could definitely just. I feel like if you read Specs, you can pick Charizard for sure. Blastoise can also just win. You can just luck the Sableye, so I feel like Sableye into Blastoise is a very likely matchup here. I feel like that's gonna happen. Oh, wow, Heatran. Wow, Diancie! Okay. So Urfgurgle expected the Sableye into the Blastoise. They weren't feeling the lucking it. So there's that. Not a bad play, but Lancer calls it out and goes Heatran, which 2-1 tier, to be fair. So, good pick from Lancer. Good try from Urfgurgle to call that out. And Flash kinda gone. Heatran 100 rem rate this series, yep. Alright. See you next game. What is this? Sun and Moon? Sun and Moon Pepe hands. The RSE. Still a lead 4 from Black White actually. Alright, so Urfgurgle uses this team a lot. Specs Volk, Standard Lop, and then Haban, Kieran Black. And then from there, the receive Empoleon Koopa Unbound form. Empoleon's kind of swanky, I like it. This is a bad matchup for Lancer, potentially. So Empoleon doesn't really have a defined set. You can run like Endure Custap or Specs. Endure Custap beats Low Bunny because you can Endure on the HJK. It's like, and then, I mean, if they don't HJK, they lose to Specs, so there's that. Empoleon's also gonna defeat Kieran Black in this matchup. Because no Fusion Bolt, so it's a walled off switch sides. I've been like all over the place which side I've been looking at, so apologies. Koopa is probably not coming out here. That is like a 0-3. And then Crustle will defeat Gocanyon. Band Cube kills it, but it's not banned. I feel like we do see Crustle come out here because if it's counter. I mean, you lose to Lock, so there's that. But you could, I mean, you counter on HJK, but they can just click a different move. And I don't think +2 Rock Wrecker kills. So that's a losing play. And then when you're -2 from Shell Smash, the Lop HJK will kill the Crustle. I still think Crustle's gonna come out regardless here, just based on how the series has went. We could see a Kieran Black here anyway. I think that beats that might beat Crustle anyway, because after Rock Tomb. Nah, you're not faster, no way. That's cap up the wazoo. But I feel like you do live the neutral Rock Wrecker. So there's that. I don't know, I feel like we're just seeing Crustle versus Lop, and it's almost forced. I could be wrong though. We do. Yeah, so we'll see what happens here. We see the fake out of, obviously. And then this turn may or may not be a 50-50. I don't know if the +2 Rock Wrecker kills. And Crustle can also just be slower if it's Adamant and Lop is Jolly. I feel like you always counter here as Lancer though. Protect! And you didn't protect turn 1? Wait, what? Why didn't they protect turn 1? I mean, what? I guess. It was protect 4, dude. PZ? That's like a meme. I don't know what protects 4. It's kind of cool though. I mean, Metacham, I guess? I don't know. That's... wow, protect. That means probably no counter, so the HJK is gonna be free. But okay, there's also the issue that the +2 Rock Wrecker might kill. I mean, Lopunny isn't that bulky, so +2 Rock Wreckers might kill. Maybe T-Punch Para is the best play, or... let's see. No Para. Alright, Shell Smash. HJK didn't kill there as fuck, but then we see the Shell Smash. So we'll see if +2 Wrecker kills. We'll see another tick. Oh... okay, well that's what Protect is for, I guess. Oh, but the Rock Wrecker goes left. Damn. Hold on a second, wait. So they didn't protect turn 1. I guess that's a good bait. I mean, you should just Shell Smash turn 2 then. I don't know. You can Shell Smash turn 2, and then you can protect turn 3. I think that's better than what he did. I mean, what he did worked. That's nuts. I mean, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if Urf can, like, just T-Punch here. But then that T-Punch loses the Rock Blast into Rock Wrecker. Maybe it's just, like, 50-50. I mean, I'm not calculating whether +2 Wrecker kills. It definitely killed from 50, though. But it missed. So, yeah, Urf lucky this game. So, the series is now 2-2, we're going to game 5. We see Gyarados, Maw, Serp. Urfgurgle uses last series, I believe. Versus Zap, Exca, Gera. Why is there an Exca on that team? I feel like Exca's best. I mean, no. Exca, to me, is a steel type that beats Heatran with Aqua Berry. But... and it does some other stuff too. I don't know. Exegeo just like doesn't have one good set to me. I think Rock Tomb's... I think Aqua's like the only viable set. But it's also just not that good. It's like Swanky though, and it's one of my more favorite mons. It's like a steel type that beats other steels. A lot of them at least. Zapdos, Slice's trusty mon. Could be Specs. Specs is really good here. It'll be Serp Gera. And then lose to Maw. Maw is a pretty good pick here for Earth. It can also be non-spec Zap. I think a lot of non-specs... the non-spec Zap is still gonna lose to Taunt Maw well, unless it's like sub-Heat Wave. I feel like you just... if your Taunt bursts, you think you just burst turn 1 versus Zap. I don't know, it could be like Charge or something, maybe that kills. After Charge? No, hell it doesn't. I don't know. I feel like the Zapdos is coming out though. If it's not Specs, then Serp is gonna 3-0. feel like if I'm Urf and from how the series has gone, I would pick Superior. I switch points of view again. Oops. I feel like if I'm Urf, I would just go Serp. Based on like how the picks have went. Because I mean Zapdos is just forced here. Like Extra Joe just might not even beat Mawwows, which is the bad, as I don't think it's a good pick. Because I don't know. There might be like some 50-50s with SD and sub, I don't know. It's just like Extra Joe problems, dude. I don't know. Hate them on. I don't hate them on, I love them on, but it's weird. It is weird. So yeah, I think Serpent's a Zap. Serp Zap. Okay. Specs might just not kill too. That's also Seed. Heat Wave. Oh, it did not kill. This reminds me of a game I played versus Sancho in DPP Cup, where Zapdos wasn't HP flying and it didn't kill my Shaman, so I won. Jeez. Anyway, that's just like completely unrelated, but I mentioned it anyway. So that was Spec Zapdos. Maybe Spec Heat Wave also drops Mawwow. That's also another thought that I have. So I think Spec's HP flying might have 3-0'd. I'm not calculating, of course, but I feel like Maul lives to BH. But yeah, so this is just gonna get subtext stalled. So Urfgurgle wins, moves on to the tournaments, and then Lancer loses after the game 4. Unfavorable. I don't know. That game was played so weird with the Protect. I don't know. But they did get unlucky. No matter how you play it, you're losing if you miss the Rock Cracker. So yeah. Thanks for playing, Lancer, if you're listening, and have a good New Year's, everybody. Peace. Thanks for watching.